Everyone, my name is Sanandya Parveen. I read in class UKG. Johnny, Papa, eating sugar, no Papa, telling lies, no Papa, opening alone, ha ha ha. Thank you. Thank you.
Very good.
Every day, father, mother, brother, sister, worship every day. Johnny, Johnny, Papa, little my Papa, telling my Papa, Abba, ha ha ha.
Very good, Kunjal.
Give the bird. I read in class LKG. UKG. I going class. Varsity. Varsity every day. Father, mother, brother. Varsity every day. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. I live in Yamsata. I live in class UKG. Hot cross bars, 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross bars. Mother and the daughter, sons, 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross bars. Thank you. I am from UKG. I live in class UKG. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. everyone. My name is Ayan Safi. I live in Washington, right. My name is Aryan Rasul. I read in class LKG, UKG. Johnny, yes, Papa. Eating sugar, no, Papa. Telling lies, no, Papa. Open your mouth, ha, ha, ha. Everyone, my name is Kaushik Mandan. I will never LKG, UKG. Hot husband, gonna play into a very hot husband. This is your daughter, husband. Thank you.
Very good, Vijay.
Yes, Papa. Eating sugar, no, Papa. Telling lies, no, Papa. Open your mouth, ha, ha, ha.
Oh, very good. Aryan.
Today, sky going to sun. Tikli udi, udasaki. Paspachadi, feet namali, torone lagi. Feet namali, torone lagi. Diamond ने बोला आजा मेरे पास. Diamond ने बोला आजा मेरे पास. तितली बोली हट बदमाश. तितली बोली हट बदमाश. हट बदमाश मेरा घर है पास. हट बदमाश मेरा घर है पास. Thank you. A class LKC going to decide O'Brien. टमाटर गरे मस्ता. टमाटर गरे मस्ता. बिल्ली को बीमारी आता. Thank you. I read in class LKG. Enjoying sun. Below the Halise, Dunia Poduli,
Good morning, everyone. Respected judges, teachers, my fellow friends, and my worthy opponents. Myself, Asif Ali Ahmed from class 9 and the representative of Blue House. Today, I stand for the motion on the behalf of climate change, the biggest threat to the world. So, climate change refers to the long-term change in Earth's climate, especially a rise in global temperature. It occurs when too much carbon dioxide is released in the atmosphere along with several harmful substances. So you can say that climate change is a serious problem. It is not just about rising temperature, it is about the rising threat on the living beings. Due to human activities like deforestation and burning of fossil fuels, the earth is becoming hotter. This leads to the melting of glacier and a rise in water level that cause floods in coastal areas, and it destroys the livelihood of the coastal peoples. No country is safe from climate change. It is more worse than other problems like poverty, hunger, and war. It causes long-term and irreversible damages to the society. It is a chain reaction that threatens the environment, economy, and human life itself. It causes a huge loss in agricultural sector that causes substances crisis. On the upcoming rounds, my team will prove that how climate change is a serious problem rather than other problems. Thank you.
The world will not be destroyed by those who do evil, but by those who watch and do nothing. I am Inzamamul Haq, representing Green House, and I stand today to talk about is climate change is really the biggest threat the world faces today, or it's just the wrong assumption of ours. Respected chairperson, judges, and all my esteemed opponents. I want to ask questions like, is climate change the biggest threat? Is it the reason why over 117 million people are displaced every year from their home? Is it the reason why 250 million people go to bed hungry every night? Is it the reason why pandemics like COVID-19 had killed over millions of people in just few months and brought the world into its knees? Let's talk about health. With the climate antibiotic resistance, the silent pandemic expected to kill 10 million people annually by 2050. Let's talk about nuclear power. Today, around 13,000 nuclear warheads is present in the world. Any of us destroy the humanity in just few seconds. Chairperson, the opposition may argue that without a planet, nothing else matters. But I challenge them with a question that, what is the point of having a planet if its people is destroyed by hunger, war, and hatred alone? The ocean is not rise. Focusing all our attention on it while ignoring equally or more urgent issues is like fixing a leak in the roof while the house burns down. So I leave you with this, Honorable Chairperson.
Climate change, the biggest threat of the 21st century. My name is Ryan Azam, and today I am on the behalf of for the motion for climate change, the biggest threat of the 21st century. As we all know, that climate change is not just an environmental cause. It is the most pressable and the most far-reaching that humanity are facing in the 21st century. Its impacts are global and its consequences are devastating. So now I can explain you by the four most important points that climate change is the biggest threat of the 21st century. Point number one, climate change is a threat multiplier. Climate change is a threat multiplier because it does not cause only just direct harm, but also it intensifies indirect harm to many countries, especially in the Middle Western countries. For example, Syria is a Middle Western country where years of drought worsened by climatic changes help spark the civil war. So many people will die in the upcoming years if you don't control the climatic changes. So it is a most devastating threat in the world. Point number 2, food, water and health insecurity. Climate change disturbs the agricultural produce. Locust, plagues, these are the some insects which destroy the agricultural crops in some of the countries' regions, especially in the East Africa. In Asia and in the Latin America, rice and maize crops are destroyed due to climatic changes. As rice is the staple food of Asia, we face many problems. Water shortages are also projected as it affects 180 crores people or even more than that in 2025. It's such a huge number. Point number 3, economic devastation. The World Economic Forum also concludes that the climate change is among the topmost threat in the 21st century. By 2050, if we don't control the climate rate, that it will cause the global economy up to 18% of the GDP. Point number 4, the most important point, last but not the least, irreversible environmental collapse. As we already know, our planet Earth where we live is warming at an unprecedented rate by the burning of fossil fuels and deforestation. Someone may think that it is small, but it has led to the melting of polar caps, intensifying hurricanes, prolonged drought and catastrophising wildfires. So coral reefs are dying, witnessing species 1,000 times the rate. Coral reefs which support 25% of marine life are dying from oceanification. If this system collapses, then no one can bring them back. So I hope that you understand my points better. The climate change is the biggest threat of the 21st century. Thank you, judges, and have a nice day.
Respected judges, Honorable Chairperson Ma'am, and my fellow debaters. It's my duty now to examine what the opponent said and to They said climate change, yes it does, but so does global inequality, violence and obsession. Climate change is indiscriminate, but human threats are international. Someone plans a war, someone launches missile, someone engineers a virus. Chairperson ma'am, what should we fear more? A slowly moving storm or a human-made decision that can end millions of lives? They say climate change disrupts food and water supply. True, but yet incomplete. Why are food collapsing? Is it climate alone or political conflicts, broken chain of supply, corruption and unfair trade? Ethiopia's famine, Venezuela's economic collapse, North Korea's food crisis are not caused by climate alone, but the leadership failure. So
against the other team, we are giving you time again. Blue House, do you have any more points that you can say or you want to say? Okay, then I request Blue House to come.
And all my dear friends and fellow debaters and competitors. I am here to represent Blue House and I am Fatima Begum. I am going to dismantle their arguments about nuclear war first. Nuclear war is a potential threat. It is not lingering around, but climate change has been happening for decades right now. It is still happening someplace, somewhere, as we are sitting right here in this room. We don't know when it happens, how it happens, or where it's happening, but still it is happening because it is very dangerous. Nuclear war can be prevented, or we can still live in places which were attacked by nuclear wars. For example, you can take as Japan. Hiroshima and Nagasaki were bombed with atomic bombs in the World War II, but still there are people living in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. It could be rebuilt, but climate cannot be rebuilt. Once the earth is gone, you cannot save it from any war or anything else. Climate is life. Second is hunger and war. Yes, hunger and war are a problem, but is it so? Is it that important? Why to fight about hunger and war if there is no climate, if there is no earth? Hunger could be prevented if the climate changes don't occur as so often as they are.
My task is to build upon the tasks taken by my teammates, and I want to talk about the climate change is the harmful and the opposite sense.
My topic is that why climate change is getting the most topic and headlines. Climate change is not the main topic which should be gradually taken our society. Climate change can be taken by our society and can be protected by ourselves. But nuclear bomb which is taken by the conflicts of our country but not ourselves. Because if we prevent our step taken to prevent climate change, we can do this. But nuclear bomb is not that thing. If a two country conflict, there is a reason why the many of the world can be harmed. The nuclear bomb can be vaporized in a 30 seconds. I want to ask you, Chairman, means in nuclear bomb finish the world in 30 seconds or increasing the sea level in 30 years. Can you tell us point? No, because people do. Because from one of the reason why does the world can be affected. That is the main topic. The World Health Organization estimated that 6 lakh lives of the peoples were killed, and the Yemen that has been killed for the brutal governance. That is not the problem of the climate. This is our fault, and for this reason, if the nuclear bomb is done, that's not. And the poverty also. The poverty is not the main problem.
Good morning to everyone. So I'm Vandana Rai and I'm going to summarize everything up. We have talked about why climate change is the biggest threat to the world today. So let me ask you one question. Which one threatens every reason, every economy and every generation at once? Climate change does. It affects every reason, not just a person but whole reason. It concerns every other crisis. Poverty, hunger, war, disease. And also climate change is a long-term change. And due to the rising of temperature, there is a rise in water level, due to which there is a huge loss of marine lives. As we know that there is loss of about 25% of marine lives by today. Climate change. And also, as someone has talked about the nuclear war, we can save the people, but what to save if there is no earth? Climate is serious, it's the cause of everything. No other problem puts our health, home, food, economy, and future at risk at all once. This is what makes climate change so dangerous. We still have time to act, but the clock is ticking, and if we don't act now, the damage may be beyond repair. So for all this reason, I strongly stand and support for the motion that climate change is the biggest threat for the upcoming generation and world today. Thank you.
Judges and all my dear friends, as we reach the end of this debate, let me revisit the central question. Is climate change truly the biggest threat facing our world today? As our opponents have made passionate claims about rising temperature and melting glaciers, and they are not wrong in their facts, but they are wrong in their focus. Because while the planet may be warming, humanity is already burning. Let's look at the scoreboard, Chairperson. The greatest number of displaced people caused by conflict, not climate. The deadliest forces at display is the weapons of war, not weather. The biggest barriers to progress in corruption is extremism, inequality, not carbon dioxide. As our opponents also have said, without a planet, there is no future. But we say, without peace, justice and health, there is no planet. Another question that arises then, whether climate change does matter today or not. It does. But the real question is whether it really matters the most, and in that note, the answer is a firm and a reason no. Therefore, let us not misplace our urgency, let us not misidentify the enemy. As Albert Einstein has said, the world will not be destroyed by those who do evil, but those who watch without doing anything. Last but not the
least, let us open our eyes to all the events. Thank you, our honorable chairperson, judges, and all my dear friends.
This was a wonderful debate between Blue House and Green House. Let's all clap for both the houses.
Good morning to one and all present out there. My name is Garvi Kalita and I'm from class 10. And today, as a member of Red House, we are going to talk about that social media does more harm than good. So, I agree that our favorite social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp and whatnot has become one of our favorite sites. And also it has provided us with enormous pleasure. But because of that single thing, we can't ignore the thousands of negative impacts it has on us, on things like us and globally worldwide. Like, it has caused mental health issues among us, like anxiety, stress, depression, especially in teens. And these things were not present in earlier days, and they led to more peaceful and happier lives. Also, social media addiction can be seen worldwide, from adults to small babies. We also see that small babies, while they're having their food, they can't watch without, they can't eat their food without watching videos of YouTube. So, addiction led us to lose focus on studies and wasting hours on stupid things. Also, cyberbullying can be seen, which hurts the reputation of a person and hurts them mentally and emotionally. Also, we can see that fake news and false information are spread through various enemies of ours, and a person's reputation is harmed, and their mental health is, damaged, and they also face various suicidal thoughts. Also, social media weakens social skills and reduces face-to-face communication, and we can see the rise of introverts among us. Also, social media led to the loss of self-esteem due to unrealistic beauty standards and body standards caused by fake information. Also, we can see blackmailing and harassment due to our own mistakes, and also there are various dangerous points like phishing and fraud and exposure to inappropriate content which are not of our age. Also, we can see many people living for and by likes, and they upload everything, from their day-to-day life, and which is not really a good thing. We should have some privacy of our own. And also there is no age limit. So there should be an age limit for using social media, and anyone who violates it should be punished. And also social media leads to sleep disturbances due to increased amount of screen time. Thank you.
But in my opinion, it also plays a vital role in today's life. It also helps us in education purposes, like to find the answers for any topics. It provides us beneficial information about what's going around the world, and it also helps us for entertainment. Even many of us is here with an social media account, which provides us many information. Therefore, I believe that social media is very important in this generation. Thank you, the chairperson, the judges, and my dear colleagues to give me this opportunity to speak against the motion.
Show that heavy use of social media is linked to anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem, especially among teenagers. Teenagers to unrealistic lifestyle and the pressure to again likes and followers to create some environmental taxes. Environmental taxes, some worry is tied to online validation. Social media is a breathing misinformation. Fake news separate faster than real news. Platform that Facebook and Twitter. This misinformation can influence election to fuel hatred and even cause panic during time of crisis, as we saw during the COVID-19 pandemic. Moreover, social media has significant damage. Real life relationships, instead of meaning conservation to we send emoji, families sit together, but it promotes superficial connection of a deep personal bond. Social media exposes users, especially children, to cyberbullying, harassment and exploitation. Many young people suffer in silence, and in extreme cases, it has even led to self-harm and suicide. Social media platforms are prime target for hackers and cyber criminals. Through fake profile phishing, links and social engineering, hackers can steal personal information access. Once a hacker gains control of profile, they can separate malware or scan other in victims' names. Another major concern is addiction. Social media platforms are designed to attractive using algorithms that keeps us scrolling endless. This not only reduces productivity but also takes a toll on our physical health by promoting sedentary lifestyle and disrupting pattern. Thank you.
Platforms leading to anxiety and cycle of checking, and false or misleading informations can also spread quickly through social media. They maximally are not safe in social media, leading to the real newborn baby to an adult. They maximally use social media at mealtime or at sleep time because they don't listen to their parents and many other things. This may result in screen addictions, and the time get wasted, and they cause sleeping disturbance. Blue lights from the screen can
games, video games and the other television games, novels. It's not the problems. Smartphones have now the screen time locks and focus mode in which we can on, and that is available for us. And the other team says that blue lights came from the mobile, it can harm to the people. But I want to say that there are more options like the comfort and red zone in which you can click on, and that gives you the comfort. And fake news spread faster, isn't said by that group. I want to say that fake news is the social media, it's a human laziness. Google is a tap away. Social media now fact check warnings, reportings and AI moderation information. And social media, if it increases cyberbullying, I want to say that there are many options in which laws against crime, and there are many options in the online in which you can have online tools, block, report, mute and cyberbullying isn't created by social media. It's just exposed by the blaming platform. Let's strengthen the digital education and kindness.
I would like to conclude that social media can be more powerful force of connecting people, fostering communities and driving positive changes. People usually overlook the benefits it provides to the society and the individuals. Some of its advantages are: it connects people from far away distances and diverse backgrounds. It also
When we thought of having a debate, I don't think the debate would be this fierce, and also with lots of content in it, and also there were lots of punched facts and good articulate debate. So it's a very nice thing to see, and we have the results for you. So you will know now which team will go to the next round, that is round for the first and third positions. With 227 points, Yellow House is fourth. With 238 points, Red House is third. With 241 points, Blue House is second. And with 257 points, Green House is so now, next, sir will announce who will go to which rounds.
Who will be first fighting for the first position, that is first and second position? You know already that will be Greenhouse and red house. So representative come for the picking up of the lottery.
My fellow friends and worthy opponents, today I am Keshav Kumar Rai standing here to speak for the motion that schools should focus more on skills and academic content. According to my opinion, in this current world, the running world, skills buys more employability than academic content. So school must focus on skills which ensures an employability skills in the students so that they are well prepared while going out and get employed. Thank you.
Schools should not focus more on skills than academic content. Good morning everyone, I'm Abdul Farooq, representative of Blue House. I strongly stand against the motion that schools should focus on skills than academic content. Let me ask you this, can you build a house without a foundation? Can you solve problems if you do not understand the subject behind them? Can you? That's exactly what it's like when people say we should focus more on content. Because skills without material, you can't do anything useful without them. Before a student can think critically, they must know that what they are thinking about. Before solving a problem, they must understand the facts. Let me be clear, skills are important. In today's fast-changing world, just memorizing facts is not enough. We should be able to think critically, communicate clearly, solve problems and adapt to real-life situations. Skills like teamwork, creativity and decision-making prepare us not just for exams but for life. So yes, academic content has its place, but without the right skills, even the best knowledge can go to waste. And that's why I strongly support this motion. Thank you.
Respected judges, moderator and dear friends, today I will be talking about both the motions. Schools should focus more on skills and academic content. Now I want to ask you a question that can you memorize 100 formulas, but if you can't work in a team, speak confidently and think creatively, how far you will really go? For the motion, real life success means skills, lives, common teamwork. Problem solving is not just text-to-be knowledge. Jobs values more than marks. Today, I like coding, speaking, leadership and critical thinking. Academics text memory, not intelligence. Emotional intelligence and self-awareness are ignored in academic early learning. A 95% student fail interview while a skill gets the job. Why does it happen? Because skills matter the most. I am repeating that skills matter the most. They are the most valuable. Without any skill, you can't do anything. And that's not failure, that's a flaw of system. We take students to be perfect on the system but not to handle real problems. And I'm repeating that skills are the most important in our life. If a person has 95 degree, no matter whatever he is educated, his qualifications, but the skills are the most important. Thank you.
So, I will extend the point. Skills like problem solving and critical thinking don't exist in a vacuum. Without skills,
skills for the gold market. Skills beside learning like collaboration, creativity and adaptability prepares students for documents real life situation. Embrace the Blue House.
Morning to one and all, I am Fatima. I am representing Blue House on the revision round. I am going to talk about the against of their points. First was thinking creativity. Yes, skills does provide thinking creativity, but it's not the only thing. Academics matter also because academics make the core foundation for skills to develop. Without academics, you cannot have skills. Skills need a base foundation. Any skill you can study about. If you are studying about coding, you need to learn about the formulas, the programming, the programming conducts and everything that goes into coding to get the skills that you want. Yes, skills does provide employment. Yes, it does. But is it the only reason that gives employment? No. With skills, companies will not only hire you, but some may also reject you because skills are not enough. Companies still to this day like people who are knowledgeable, who know things, and who are very good at critical thinking. Critical thinking has to be built by academics. It cannot be built according only on skills. Skills are important, I am not denying that. But academics are the core foundation of everything. From years and years, academics have been the sole basis of everything we do. Everything around us is made and based on academics. Even a house is built on mathematics. Engineers need it. Very important careers such as doctors, engineers, lawyers, they need academics. They cannot just go around with their skills. Skills are important, but academics are more important. For example, as content learning and adaptability. Yes, skills are adaptable, but are they so? Academics can build more as much as skills. Skills, though they are very good as a plus point, but they are not always the sole point. Companies need education, need academics. Schools cannot just run on skills if you do not have basic understanding of that particular topic or that particular subject. You need the skills. Thank you.
A rigid focus on academic content alone is insufficient to prepare students for future success. The ability to apply knowledge, adapt to new situations, and collaborate effectively through practical skills like critical thinking, problem solving, communication, and creativity is paramount. When schools prioritize skill development, they empower students to become lifelong learners, capable to navigating unforeseen challenges, contributing meaningfully to society, and thriving in diverse professional landscapes. This approach fosters a deeper understanding of concepts by contextualizing academic knowledge with real-world applications, making learning more engaging and relevant for students. Ultimately, a skill-centric education equips students with the tools to not only absorb information but to utilize it innovatively, leading to more versatile and adaptable individuals. Focusing more on skills does not mean ignoring academic content, but in a rapidly changing world, school must prioritize the ability to apply knowledge through relevant skills to truly prepare students for lifelong beyond. Thank you.
My name is Gargi Kalita. I'm from class 10, and today, as a member of Red House, I'm going to tell that AI, that is ChatGPT, is harming students' learning. So, we all know that AI is already beneficial for us, and it also has helped in our learning. But because of that thing, we can't ignore the harmful effects of AI. So, what we see today is that AI is being used everywhere worldwide, globally, and that it is used in various aspects of motion, such as motion capture, motion design, and even task management. And this has led to the students being lazy.
Do not replace great teacher, but technology in the hands of great teacher can be transformation by George Stores. Honorable Chairperson and estimated judge and my dear friends, my name Nazrul Islam. In behalf of Greenhouse, I am talking about against the motion of AI is harming teacher students' learning. ChatGPT AI is the transformation the learning landscape in three powerful ways. The first is personalized learning. First, a student in the isolated area does not get the facility of mass education. They can use technology like ChatGPT and Khan Academy, tailor learning to individual needs. And we have gathered that many of the students cannot get the facilities because of fees, but AI helps in many of the ways. In the second topic, I want to state in instant feedback 24/7, because in our mobile is 24/7, so we get the access of internet and we can get the curiosity of the student. And third on the topic, I want to say AI Essence student with disabilities. Many of the students are disabled, so they can use like reading tools, simplified text, visual aids, ensuring that no student is left behind. And I want to oppose my Red House that they have said that AI is laziness, but I want to say AI leads us to curiosity to learn. And that is the main topic. And in our past, we have sometime ago in GMC, what is GMC? We had seen that heart surgery is done with AI. So this is the reason AI is the useful, not the laziness. And AI gives us visual representation. In our school, we also use AI like leads. It is the most we can give the example. Thank you, Chairperson and respected.
Good morning everyone, my name is Samir Haq. I am talking to you about AI harming for students. Privacy violation. AI can be used to collect and analyze large amount of personal data, raising privacy concern. This data can be used for targeted advertising, surveillance, or even for malicious purpose. Autonomous weapon system. AI-powered weapon systems raise concern about the potential for united isolation of conflict and the loss of human control and lethal force. This system could make decisions without human intervention, potentially leading united concerns and even civil curiosity. Environmental harm. The development of AI can consume significant energy and resources, contribute to environmental damage. Additionally, AI-powered technology can be used in ways that exhaust environmental problems, such as in resources extraction or pollution. And thank you for giving second opportunity to speak.
Check. Good morning, everyone. Respected Chairperson, judges, my esteemed opponents and attentive audience. I am Inzamamul Haq, representing Greenhouse, and I clearly say AI is the greatest tool the world has today. AI is enormous. AI is the greatest tool the world has. Why? I want to support my arguments with the following points. AI encourages teaching. The opponent may say AI encourages teaching, but cheating. But cheating was before the invention of AI. So, we will not. They help us move faster. AI is a tool that frees students to think more deeply. Do you know the depth of contribution that AI provides us in this present world? Do you know the internet that you are getting in your phone, the 5G and the 4G, is because of space tech, and space tech is through AI. Space tech is through AI algorithm. Do you know that AI is helping in surgeries, in medical, in hospitals, and in many more things? Do you know that AI is supporting children who do not have full fees for their education? Is creating millions, taking out millions of minds in millions of intelligent and underrated minds. AI is not harming. AI is developing the world and changing the world. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. My name is Farid Sultana and I want to say something. The potential harms of ChatGPT or AI. I oppose my opponent team and I want to say, as they say, various cheating tools through AI is being used. Yes, it's true. Currently, millions of things such as vaccines and medicines are made by people. Earlier, there was no AI and they had used their brain and they invented. In student life, students may become over-dependent on ChatGPT for their answers, hindering their ability to think critically and difficultly. Relying on ChatGPT or AI for problem solving can stifle the development of essential critical thinking skills.
AI wouldn't replace great teachers, but teachers who use AI will replace those who don't. Chairperson, ma'am, I will now dismantle the arguments of the proposition. Good morning, everyone presented here in the August House, represented judges, chairperson, honorable chairperson, ma'am, and my fellow debaters. I, Rian Azad, I am here standing in the debate of Greenhouse against the motions. They said that AI encouraged cheating, but cheating existed long before AI. If students copies from the internet or another students, is that the AI fault or a matter of ethics? Problems is not AI. The problem is how we educate students about integrity. Secondly, they claim AI is killing creativity. Chairperson, man, AI tools like DALL-E and ChatGPT actually enhance creativity. They help students brainstorm ideas, refine language, and explore new perspectives. Isn't that what creativity is about? Expanding the minds. They say AI reduces face-to-face interaction, but AI doesn't replace the classroom. It enhances the imagination. A classroom where every student gets individual feedbacks at their own level, supported by teachers. That's not a fantasy. That's what AI is enabling. Burning operations cinders the missiles use is made using AI algorithm. Let not resist the futures out of fear. Let's shape it with wisdom. Thank you, Chairperson, ma'am.
Respected Chairperson, judges, I am Yankita Das of class 10 and representing Red House. So I am going to summarize the points. In conclusion, while AI tools like ChatGPT may seem helpful on the surface, they are doing more harm than good to students learning in long term. Instead of problem solving, encouraging critical thinking and creativity, these tools often promote shortcut solutions and dependency. Students are becoming more focused on getting instant answers and truly understanding concepts. Students are fully dependent on AI. It helps in homeworks, projects, but it does not help in, especially in entrance exam, if their concepts are not clear. It decreases the academic skills like writing and research. It reduces critical thinking. Sometimes AI provides inaccurate information, potentially leading to misconception. Now, in conclusion, AI is made by human mind. Thank you.
But don't tell me what to see. By Alexander. A warm good morning to everyone present in this August House. Respected judge, Chairperson, ma'am, I, Nasir Hussain, representing Greenhouse. Honorable Chairperson, as the final speaker, I proudly summarize why we support this motion. AI personalized running, AI gives 24/7 access and feedback. AI gives learning inclusive and engaging. AI prepares students for real life. We answer the opposition. AI is not replacing teachers, it is assisting them. It is not promoting laziness, it is boosting independence. AI does not destroy thinking, it depends understanding. Chairperson, ma'am, history fed every invention from the printing presses to the calculator brought to adopt. And education improved. AI is the next step in our journey. Education is a passport to the future. For tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. By Malcolm X. Chairperson, ma'am, AI is that preparation that is enhancing learning, not harming. At last, I would like to conclude by saying that AI is our future need. Thank you.
First of all, kindly clap everyone. I have to say this was awesome, incredible, and now we know if we give you good programs, you will participate. wholeheartedly. And also, why we did this debate, do you know? One of the reasons for us to start a debate or the program for you to help you overcome your speaking problems. One of the things that we want to, whenever we give you a program on Saturdays, what we try to ensure is that you have the skills to grow. As we had a topic already, academics is the base of your learning, but then you need skills to enhance it. I'll give an example. A doctor, he has the knowledge through academics, but only having academics will not be okay, because the doctor has the knowledge, but he don't know how to use it. That's where the skill comes in. So the doctor has to be both academically prudent and skillful. When both combine together, he is the best doctor you can find. Both are required. So here, what we do is, from Monday to Friday, you have academic section. Our teachers are trying our best to teach you. And then, the same teacher, parallelly, when the classes are going on in the background, parallelly, while teaching is going, another line. What they are doing is, they are preparing for you to ensure that you have the necessary skills. Today, in this debate, few of the skills was open up. One is standing in front without fear to speak. Second is analyzing the situation and speaking. Third is, I saw one where the participant brought fact. He brought all the fact of what is happening. So there is research. And also when the research is there, their learning is there. So this way we want you to prepare, and this preparation helps you in growing. So today what we saw leadership, we saw bravery coming forward, we saw analyzing, we saw facts, research, we saw rebuttals, we saw respect. You saw there was not a single bad word, not a single rebel. This one. We had respectful arguments. And this also teaches us, any problem in the world can be resolved by respectful arguments. This is a very important thing you are learning today. Many things you learn. Not just when you think about this debate, I am principal, sir, when we were speaking, we want to give this, we said, this is the reason. You learn a lot of things. Education alone cannot teach you. Sometimes you need something that makes it interesting. And today it was interesting. I loved each and every person who spoke. Everyone has spoke their heart out. Everyone has tried their best. Everyone did best for the team. And also I will say that supporting people, the students, the audience also were supportive. Programs like this, to make it a success, you have to support. You saw today, because how he supported us, you saw the success of this program. This program, I will tell you, it was a huge success. It was tremendous. It was awesome. Everything that he spoke was good. That's what we want. We want you to grow. We want you to grow with us. We want you to be better than us. And you have done today, you are better than teachers today. We are proud for that. We want you to be always doing good in life. We want you to succeed. And this is how we try to bring success for you. That's why we ask you, support you. We loved every moment of it. Kindly big round of applause for everyone.
For taking the time to share your valuable feedback and insights on the debate topics. Your insights will undoubtedly help our debaters improve their skills. So, I would like to thank each and every one present here, our esteemed judges, participants, and we have reached the conclusion of today's debate competition. It has been an enlightening and thought-provoking experience with passionate arguments and insightful perspectives. So I would like to extend a heartfelt vote of thanks to our debaters for their engaging arguments and respectful discourse. Our judges for their careful evaluation and thoughtful feedback. Our moderator for guiding the debate with expertise and pause. Our audience for their active participation and interest, and to everyone who contributed to the success of this event, our bhaiyas, our didis, and also special thanks to our Sir Xavier, under whose everything has been possible. So thank you to each and everybody
thank you all for being a part of this enriching experience. We hope that the discussion and debates have been informative, thought-provoking. Until next time, farewell, and we look forward to future intellectual engagements. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everyone. So, once again, let us give a very big shout to our boy. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. That was for all of you for participating actively. And there are also actively non-participants are there. So to them also, this club, plus to all the teachers, this preparation was not only this day, it was days, months back. Plus to each one of you. Now what I saw in this was, I saw the teachers were very actively, lot of creativity was there. Every teachers were involved. You may not see all the teachers here, but all the teachers have in hand. Even some of you have seen already what their background work they were doing, the printing, preparing them. So this, the shout which you gave was for all the teachers who have done work at the background, the preparation. This was not only one day, many days back. And what sir said, so class 9 and 10, don't be aware, spacious. Okay, we want you all, especially on Saturdays, and today I was feeling very, very happy because all of you were present. The most important for me that brought joy was there, your attendance. Because when you all are present, more activities can be held likewise. Now the result is out, so we will be declaring. Now, can anyone who got first? Can anyone guess who got first? Okay. This is the opinion of not only one judge. This is the opinion of 3 judges, and different steps were there. And not only, it depends not only one speaker, different speakers, and that's all those points are added. Not only it adds the point of only one speaker, of course one speaker adds the point, but we declare as a group. So what have you contributed? Let us see. Yellow House got with 202 points, 202 points. Big round of applause. So they got 4th position, and Blue House got 213. That is, so you got 3rd position. Next, 252 points. Can you guess which house? So it is 252 points goes to Green House. And they got 2nd position, and 258 points it goes to Red House.